Hi guys, welcome to Next Step with Cherry. I am so glad to talk about Australia today because this is an amazing news. We've talked about Australia several times, the caregiver visa, the permanent residency, and the other visa called Visa 491. So these two visa 190 and Visa 491, and also other visa that are like state nomination visa. These 3 or 4 visas, you can actually move with these visas without job offer. So the first one is like the federal nomination visa, which is like the express entry for Canada, that is Visa 190, and the rest of the visas are like state nomination visa, and this is for you like PNP, the Canadian Provincial Nominee Program. So it's just for you to when you are applying, you select a particular state that you want to go for. You check if your occupation falls under their labor shortage, and then you select them. So when they are choosing people according to the cutoff mark, they can select you, and then you can go ahead and apply for this visa. I have explained it in the previous videos that I've made, but that is not what we are about to see today, because they announced new changes in Australia. So Australia, just like every other country, has been experiencing labor shortages. Like a lot of areas in nursing, in teaching, in a lot of areas, they have been experiencing labor shortages, and the government is also trying to improve the immigration system, in the sense that a few days ago they made an announcement that they are going to increase the amount of visas, or the amount of people they select for the permanent residency, and also for the Visa 491. So they are going to increase from about 109,000 people to almost 195,000 people. That is the amount of people they are willing to give visa this particular period. So it's going to start from 1st of August. And they also announced some critical skills like visas, and also initiatives to help employers make it a little bit easier for them. They also reduced the amount of the time frame that you can wait for your visa. That is the visa processing time of about a lot of visa, the permanent residency, the skilled worker visa, a lot of visas. They reduce the time frame so that employers can easily get people from overseas. But that is not actually what we are talking about today. So what we are talking about today is the new visa pathways, and also the other initiative that they have announced. So we know that Australia is facing labor shortages, but the labor shortage is affecting the Western Australia. So the cities in the Western Australia, or the states in the Western Australia, they are being affected by this labor shortage more, because people tend to choose like Melbourne, Sydney, like all those bigger places other than this Western Australia. So they are in need of a lot of areas, and they are critically in need of construction, building and construction area. And also this building and construction area comprises of a lot of occupations which we are going to see, called electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, a lot of occupations that we are going to see: carpenter, roofer, mechanic, fitters. We are going to see all the occupations that they mentioned that fall under this building and construction. The amazing part of this particular visa is that the government of Australia will pay you 10,000 Australian dollars for you to move to Australia. So this money is to help employers to access employees outside the country, so they can come to Western Australia and work in these sectors. And not only that, the amazing part of it is that the government also opened up a website where you can tell the government that you are looking for a job, you apply for a job, you submit your CV. So now when an employer in Western Australia, if they are not a licensed employers, but they want the government to match them with employees, they also need to register in that same website, or the government website, and the government website will be able to look at the CVs and match them with various employees. So you see that you don't even need to, you can look for job, of course, but you can also allow the government to find job for you. This is an amazing opportunity, I believe, and this does not require you to have IELTS. It does not require you to have proof of fund, blah blah blah, because the government is basically going to sponsor you, and the pay is also very, very good. So without wasting time, I'm going to show you about this. It's on the website. I will show you everything. I will show you the job that fall under this. So if your job fall under this, please make sure you get your CV ready, your cover letter, everything, and go ahead to this government website and upload your documents, so that the government will help you to find a job. And also you can as well check, there is also a recruitment company that hires people in this particular sector. When you are checking for job, please make sure that it falls under any city in Western Australia, or any state that is in Western Australia. Australia. It is very important. Don't apply for jobs that are in like Sydney, like in those bigger cities, because it might be competitive. But jobs that are in Western Australia, those are the ones that are eligible for this particular package and initiative. So guys, without wasting time, let us go to my laptop. I'm going to show you real quick, and then you can go ahead and apply. Please make sure that you share this video with anybody that you know that the occupation falls under this, and anybody that you know will benefit from this. Please guys, click the like button and also subscribe to my channel, because when you subscribe and engage, they will recommend our channel to other people that are also looking for this information. Hi guys, so we are going to go to the government website and I'm going to show you. So this is the construction visa subsidy program. So before you run away, I want you to know that there are so many occupations that falls under this construction, not just a construction worker. So this is the visa subsidy. The program will provide grant payment of up to $10,000 to support skilled migrants. So here it is like explained. They have one they will give for employer, and they have one they will give for employee. So note that this particular construction visa subsidy is for people. You will need a you will need a job offer in Australia before you can be able to apply for that. But there are also other ways, like I mentioned, the state nominated stream. So you see, granted a visa through the Western Australia State Nomination Migration program in one of the visa area 190 or 491. I've talked about this particular visa 190 and 491, how you can apply for it. You do not need job offer to apply for this particular visa. You need to do your skill assessment, and then you submit, you calculate your points, you do your IELTS for this particular one. But if you want to go for the employer sponsored stream, you do not need IELTS. So you just need to be sponsored a migrant in any of these visas, visa 482, visa 494, and visa 186, and then you should be working in building and construction work in Australia. So if you go here, you will see the eligible occupations. So you see a lot of occupations are under this building. I'm going to bring it forward: construction manager, project builder, surveyor, civil engineer, quantity. So you just need to go here and check. I see carpenter, I see joiner, I see wall and plumber as well, air conditioner mechanic service, electrician, lift mechanic, a lot of them. You just need to come here and then you check your occupation if it falls under this. So you also see the visas that you can also apply. So this particular occupation can apply for straight permanent residency. This particular visas, the 190 and 491, you do not need visa sponsorship. You do not need job offer to get this visa. But visa 482, visa 494, and visa 186, this is employer sponsored visas. That means you need visa sponsorship and job offer to apply for that. But we will come to that, because the government is also going to help you as well. So what it means is, once you find a job, the employer is going to lodge an application, and then once they lodge an application, they will guide the whole document, blah blah blah, and then they apply for this construction subsidy, and you can be able to get your money, 10,000. You can be able to get your money. See this one: eligible skilled migrants who apply for their visa offshore will receive payment of 10,000 at 2 milestone points. One is 5,000, and then second is another 5,000. Now, without wasting time, Cherry, how can I now find a job? So there are different ways that you can find a job. One way is through the eligible registered agent. So there are registered agents that you can use. Here is Office of Migration Agents Registration Authority. If you want to use registered agent to help you with your visa, to help you with the SNP MP, that is the skill state nomination migration program, the one that you don't need job offer. Here is the agencies that you need. So all you need to do, for example, the Western Australia, I'm just going to come here and write Western. I'll just write Western, and then I will search. So once I click the search button, you will see all the registered employers or agents in Western Australia. So you just need to click on their name, and it will lead you to their profile, their email address, or any other thing about their business, anything that is regarding to them. So they are registered employers in the Australia government website. So if you want to check Sydney, you check Sydney, but you are talking about Western Australia, because this is the place that need workers. Then another way that you can as well get this is through the program that I told you, Skilled Migrant Employment Register. This is the one that you apply, you register on the government website, and they will help to match you with employer. Let us read this. If you are a skilled migrant who would like to connect with Western Australia workforce, complete the Connect with Western Australia workforce form via the link below. When you complete registration, they will publish your details on the Skilled Employer Register. When an employer wishes to contact you, the migration services will provide the employer your contact details. So you just need to click here and then you check for the details on how you can upload. So you see that the government is going to help you to find a job as well. So you guys have seen it. Then another thing that you will do, another place that I'm going to keep all this link in the video description so that you can go ahead and register your interest, upload all your documents, your CV, everything. Another thing that you also need to do is to go to Seek. Seek is one of the websites that you can find job in Australia with. So if you just click on Seek, you come here and then remember the type of visas that we checked. So there are different types of visa 482, the one of the skilled migrant, blah blah blah. So those visas, here is the employer visa 482, right? Visa 494. So you just come here and you type visa 482. So once you type visa 482, you click here, you will see 237 posts of employers that are sponsoring visa 482. You can see it, visa 482 visa sponsorship, 482 visa sponsorship. So you will see a lot of them. 482 visa sponsorship available, 482 visa sponsorship available. So this is how drill fitter as well, 482 visa sponsorship available. So this is how you can be able to apply to get a job directly if you are in need of a job. There is also another agency that is helping people to connect them with job. It is called Konnecting, but with K, not C. Konnecting Australia. So I'm going to type it, Konnecting Australia. So it's an agency or recruitment agents, licensed recruitment agents in Australia as well that can help you. So this is the agency. Every job they post are visa sponsorship. So all the jobs they post are visa sponsorship. So right now they have 49 jobs that you can as well go through. They even have marketing assistance, project management that you can as well check through. So you guys can check this page also. I'm going to keep all this link in the video description. So I hope I'm able to make this clear. So this visa is more of, if you want to go through the employer stream, that means you need to find a job. If you don't want to go through the employer stream, then you need to apply for subclass 190, that is the PR direct, or the 491, that is the one that you go for rural area and stay 3 years and then you can move anywhere in Australia. I have talked about it previously in all my videos. I will keep the link as well so that it will help to guide you. Once you find an employer that's that goes into this construction and building, you will be able to apply for this particular subsidy, construction visa subsidy, and you will get the 10,000. So guys, please share this video with your friends and also click the like button and tell me what you think about this particular pathway. I'll be bringing up good news for you guys in different countries. Please subscribe to my channel and see you guys on my next video. Bye.